Dogs love you unconditionally. They wag their tails every time you come home and rest their heads on your lap each night. But here's a paradox. Their love is forever, yet their trust is fragile. Some things you do may seem harmless to you, but in your dog's eyes, they leave scars that never fade. Imagine calling them with a cheerful voice, only to take them to the vet, or waking them from a deep sleep just to snap a photo. To you, it's nothing. To them, it's betrayal. And while they'll still love you, they'll never truly forgive you. Today, we'll go through 15 things dogs will never forgive, even if you're the person they love most. And I promise, by the time you hear the last one, you'll look at your dog with completely different eyes. Before we start, leave a comment, subscribe for more dog insights. 1. Breaking their sacred sleep. When dogs sleep, they place their lives in your hands. Waking them up mid-dream, even just a hug or take a picture, floods their brains with stress hormones. Over time, they learn to sleep lightly, always on guard. What seems like a harmless touch to you feels to them like a warning. Even when I sleep, I'm not safe with you. Let them rest fully. That's the greatest gift you can give. 2. The poisoned invitation. You happily call, "Let's go," and your dog leaps with joy, only to end up at the vet's office. That cheerful tone turns into a trap. Behaviorists call this poisoned cues, when joy gets linked with fear. Over time, your dog may hesitate even when you truly mean fun. The fix? Keep your happy tone only for real fun, and use a calm, neutral voice for less pleasant moments. For dogs, honesty matters more than anything. 3. Violating their vulnerable moments, eating and potty time. When eating or going potty, dogs are at their most vulnerable. Touching them while they eat or staring as they relieve themselves feels like an invasion. The result? They may eat too quickly, growl, or become anxious. Studies show cortisol levels remain elevated for hours after being disturbed. Place the bowl down and step back. Turn away when they potty. Sometimes, respecting privacy is the greatest act of love. Or trauma from a single event. One frightening moment during a sensitive period can leave a lifelong scar. Fireworks, a skateboard, or yanking the leash while they tremble, all can become permanent bad memories. Science calls this single event learning. You can't erase the memory, but you can build better ones. Give them space, protect them, and never force them. One right reaction can change their entire life. 5. The chaos of inconsistency. One day you allow the couch, the next you scold, then later you ignore it. To you, it's minor. To them, it's torture. Dogs constantly wonder, what will it be this time? Leading to chronic anxiety. Studies show inconsistency is more stressful than strict rules. The solution? Simple. Steady rules. Predictability lets dogs breathe easier and bond deeper. Pit, pop. TOP. 6. Punishment-based training, trauma. Shock collars or harsh yelling may make dogs appear obedient, but inside, they're broken. Research from the University of Lincoln found dogs trained with shocks often show signs of depression, pessimism, and loss of playfulness. You can reach the same goals through reward-based training. Praise for right actions, ignore mistakes. Instead of fearing you, they'll want to learn with you. That's real partnership. 7. Forced restraint without consent. Holding your dog down to clip nails or restraining them when they resist may feel necessary to you, but to them, it's betrayal. Their body no longer feels like theirs. Over time, they may even avoid your loving hugs. The fix? Practice cooperative care. Let them offer a paw, break tasks into steps, and always reward. When dogs have choice, they not only cooperate, but also trust you more. 8. Not protecting them from strangers. A stranger reaches out to pet your dog and you let them. Even though your dog looks away, licks their lips, or pulls back, to your dog, you just abandon them in their most vulnerable moment. After repeated experiences, they may learn their pleas don't matter. The result, defensiveness or a heartbreaking paradox. They love you, but don't trust you. To earn full trust, learn to say no on their behalf. To them, you're their only shield. 9. Absorbing your negative emotions. You slam doors, sigh, or seethe with anger. Dogs don't understand words, but they absorb emotions. Studies show they experience emotional contagion, mirroring your stress. When you're tense, their heartbeat spikes and cortisol rises. Living in that environment creates baseline anxiety. leaving them restless and sleepless. You don't need to fake cheerfulness, just provide calm presence or reassurance. Remember, their small hearts carry your storms. 10. The tiny moments of abandonment. You call your dog, they rush over, but you glance at your phone instead. In those few seconds, their brain hangs, waiting, then drops into disappointment. Researchers call this micro-abandonment. Small, yes, but repeated, it wounds trust. Over time, they stop coming with excitement, stop meeting your gaze. The fix is simple. When you call, give them your full attention for even 30 seconds. For you, it's little, but for them, it's everything. 11. Not being there when they're sick. You're busy and leave your dog alone while they're feverish or recovering from surgery. To you, it's unavoidable. To them, it's deep loneliness. According to the American Veterinary Association, memories of being left sick can trigger long-term anxiety. If you can't stay, ask someone else to. In their weakest moments, your presence is the strongest medicine. 12. Unfair treatment. You give one dog more treats, more hugs, or more attention. To you, it's no big deal. But studies show dogs clearly notice fairness. Repeated favoritism makes them sad and less cooperative. The fix? You don't need perfect equality. Just ensure each dog feels valued. In their hearts, love has no limits. 13. The angry tone of voice. You yell in anger. Even without hitting, the volume and tone alone make them tremble. Harvard research shows dogs remember angry tones longer than physical actions. They may forgive, but the echo of that voice lingers in their emotional memory. Next time you raise your voice, they'll shrink. Don't let a burst of anger become their lasting memory of you. 14. Abandonment. Maybe you once left your dog with someone else or they got lost. You might forget, but they don't. National Geographic reports that dogs abandoned once often carry lifelong separation anxiety. They cling, panic when you leave. One moment of abandonment can change how they see the world forever. Promise them this: you'll never be left behind again. 15. Not being treated like family. Dogs aren't just pets, they're family. But when you treat them like decorations, lock them away, or neglect them, they feel it deeply. Scientific American notes dogs have long-term emotional memory, and feeling like they don't belong leaves lasting marks. When you treat them as family, they not only thrive, but also become the best versions of themselves. These 15 things may seem small to you, but to dogs, each one cracks the foundation of trust. Their love for you is unconditional, but trust must be protected daily. Don't let careless moments wound their fragile hearts. Remember, dogs may forgive big mistakes, but they never forget the small, repeated hurts. And it's those little things that shape a lifetime bond between you and them. In the next video, I'll share 12 subtle signs your dog is secretly sad, the ones most of us overlook. Don't forget to comment which moment surprised you most today. And if this content helped you understand your dog better, stick around, because so many more canine secrets await you.